Hi Libras, welcome and welcome back to Preferher Tarot. I love to see that you prefer me. We're about to hop into your reading and see what's going on with you all. Remember that the readings are in general. All of the messages will not resonate with everyone. If you all would like to get a personal reading with me, all of my information is down below. Let's get into this reading. So let's start. We're gonna do this a little bit differently, Libra. I'm gonna ask some questions as we do this. Most important message. No, what is on Libra's mind? All right. Yourself, we have the Empress card, but then we have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So someone could be dealing with the burdens of maybe being a mother, a parent, being the mother figure to someone. Maybe this can have something to do with your finances. I see the King of Pentacles. Maybe you've been doing a lot in order to acquire the finances. We have the Moon card and a Judgment card. So I'm not going to go too far into that bottom of the deck situation. I just want to move on before I get some clarification. Okay, what's on Libra's heart right now? Libra, we have the Justice card, which is you. We have the Page of Cups, and then we have the Devil. We have the Devil here. And this is the question of what's on your heart. Could be a Capricorn involved. What's on your heart, Libra? Is maybe having to deal with some type of karmic situation, or the need to avoid one, because I see the Four of Swords being at the bottom of the deck. Maybe I'm getting someone thinking about taking a break on relationships. Okay, and I see with the Seven of Wands, you might be ready to put up your boundaries towards connections and relationships, or towards people. Superficial, that's what I heard. Towards superficial energies regarding love, emotions. Because I'm getting at someone, okay, here we go. Libra, it looks like you all may feel that that immature emotions may have gotten you tied up into some situations that you have to deal with now. Justice card. All right, look, to be honest, so some of you all ended up, this is not for everyone. I'm going to talk about, like, some of you all may ended up having a child with a person that you really didn't want to have that connection or be tied to. So it's like some type of toxicity tied to that connection. I'm going to just be honest, that's just what I'm seeing. That's not for everyone. But for others, it could be some manipulation tied to the way you may have received your abundance, or the way you have seen, the way you may have felt. It was some type of toxicity attached to the way you felt you had to move to receive or gain some type of success or attraction or whatever it was. All right, moving on. What's the next question? Bear with me, you all. How can Libra better manage the feelings that they have right now? The Ten of Wands. It's like you're going to have to put in some type of work, bear the burden. You remember I said something like you may be feeling like you have to bear the burden, or you're carrying some type of burden, or you're doing a lot of work to get something done. So to manage this, to manage your emotions, to deal with this, to get through it, it's like you're going to have to do the work, lack thereof energy. And then we have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups energy, excuse me. Someone had like misplaced emotions, misplaced love, an unhealthy way of loving. This is kind of what I'm really perceiving. It's like you all may have had some type of unhealthy way of loving another person or allowing another person to love you. Moving on. What should Libra be focused on? What should Libra be focused on at the moment? We have the Five of Pentacles. That's crazy because that was just at the bottom of the deck when I just asked that other question about managing your feelings and emotions there. So the question was, what should you be focused on? I feel like you have tried to disregard some things that you needed to attend to. So it's like some work that needs to be done, or you try to avoid some things that needs to be done or needs to be taken care of. The Hermit card, the Tower card. So it's like the need to take care of something before it's too late. I'm hearing something like it's the obvious. I'm gonna leave that there. So what should Libra be aware of? I think I should have clarified all of the questions as I move forward, because I feel like it doesn't really make sense for me to go back and clarify this. It'll be almost mixed up and jumbled up to a certain extent, but I'll try to, because I do kind of want to clarify some of these messages, right? So we have the Eight of Pentacles coming out as what you should be aware of: your work, things that you put your attention and time into. I see the Magician card at the bottom of the deck. So manifestation. What you should be aware of what you're manifesting. Make sure it's what you truly want in life, and make sure that you're not denying or rejecting yourself, your emotions, your heart, your well-being, your soul's calling. Okay, just to like have something. Moving on. Are there any blockages that Libra needs to be aware of? Besides that Devil up there, and their feelings and emotions somehow, some way. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So we have two eights there. So we actually have three eights because we have the Eight of Pentacles here. As to what you should be aware of, I believe. But anyway, so blockages would be, to be honest, I feel like this is you either trying to walk away from something that you need to take action on, or walking away from something that you have taken action on. That's what the blockage is. Oh, look at this. We have the Three of Cups and a World card. So it could be like people you're associated with. And you continue to associate with those individuals knowing that you shouldn't. Moving on. So I do want to go back and do some clarification as to what's on Libra's mind. Clarify the Empress card. We have the Ten of Cups with fulfillment. You just want to be happy. You just want to make the right choices and decisions at the moment, I feel. We have the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. It's best for you to follow your intuition. The Emperor card and the Seven of Swords. To be honest, someone masculine energy, or someone dealing with the masculine energy has allowed them to deny themselves or lie to themselves. You may have been lying to yourself about you going towards your destiny and how to get there. Like, it's like someone not wanting to make some type of change in order to have the life that you truly want, but expecting something to change, doing the same thing over and over again. And I'm gonna just move on. What's the devil? No, what's the Justice card in regards to what's on the Libra's heart? The King of Cups tries to come out, but clarify the Justice card as to what's on Libra's heart. We have the Star card, going towards your destiny, renew hope and faith, everything being okay. But the truth is, I think you know you're hurting, or some type of hurt that has been caused somewhere, somehow. The Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, some type of I feel like a commitment to oneself, or someone has blocked or disregarded their morals and values. Like I said, just to have someone or something. Moving on. Yeah, someone really had tapped into their lower selves in order to have some type of sense of emotional fulfillment at the moment. Moving on. What's the Devil card as to what's going on, or what's on Libra's heart? Two of Wands. It worries the hell out of you to do something differently. Or every time you think about doing something differently, every time you think about taking a different approach, some type of energy, this low vibrational energy within you, outside of you, makes you, it's like it's holding on to you some type of way. And you can't seem to let it go. No matter, I see the Knight of Knight of Swords and the Sun card, like no matter how much truth is being told to you, or you seeing the light, because I felt, you remember I said something like something is obvious. I heard that something is obvious. I think like you're ignoring it. Someone may be ignoring it and continuing to move impulsively and devaluing themselves some way, somehow. Yeah, it's like someone has to understand or realize that you may have accepted less than for the moment. Like just living in the moment and not thinking about the future type of energy. That's for someone. Moving on. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Star card. Clarify the Star card for what's on Libra's heart. The Three of Swords tried to come out, excuse me. The Three of Swords tries to come out. Clarify the Star card. It's like dealing with hurt. It's like dealing with some things. It's like knowing you're dealing with some things and trying to and trying to avoid handling or healing that situation and jumping into a new situation or whatever you have going on. So instead of dealing with your hurt, heartbreaking pain, you end up spewing it out into the world in whatever type of way or form because you did not deal with it. And once again, thinking that something else would change or something else, something different would happen. With the Four of Cups, it's like you may be rejecting that energy of going towards your happiness or going towards your destiny because of impulsive ways of being, all right, or thinking, being trapped in some type of impulsive situation, or being afraid to take a risk and do something different in your life, like being single or being alone or respecting. I don't know. Look, y'all, taking the time to learn yourself, get to know yourself. I want to move on. I want to move on. So let's clarify this Five of Pentacles as to. I'm trying to figure out what question was that. So we have what's on Libra's mind, what's on Libra's heart, what should Libra be focused on? No, yeah. That's over here with that's the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles as to what should Libra be focused on. The Nine of Wands. Seeing things differently. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Tower card. I'm getting that someone was worried about having to like start over to a certain extent, or thinking that opportunities wasn't out there for you. All right, so I believe that you feel like you believe in that opportunities not being out there for you. You may have decided to settle for some things that wasn't for you, like accepting less than. I'm gonna move forward from that. To be honest, I really don't even need to clarify all this anymore. I feel, to be honest, that's what I feel. Because next time when I do it, I'm just going to clarify as I go. So we're going to get some advice really quickly, and I'm going to just close this out with an oracle. What is the advice for Libra? Please and thank you. What's the advice for Libra? Face your fears. And then we have Two of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Face your fears about either controlling something, or because my initial thought was like letting go of control, but that's the two cards together doesn't mean that. But it could have something to do with that. It didn't come up for no reason. Slow motion, but for show motion. What's the Moon card as to what's the advice? Face some type of fears about control, about... What's the Moon card? Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. The Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, the World card, the Five of Cups. The advice. Someone was in survival mode when it comes down to long term, but creating some type of long term energy, commitment, generational wealth. Or you feel like you don't have what it takes in order to fight for that. I want a little bit more as to what that's supposed to mean for the advice. Judgment card again. Can I get a little bit more as to what that's supposed to mean when it comes to the advice? And now the Chariot card coming out in reverse. Now I'm hearing you don't have to do it like this. Because this is basically saying to not continue to push forward in that type of direction. It's like unhealthy almost. The Hermit card and the Death card, something needs to change. Thinking about some type of shift that needs to happen in order to, I guess, no. I'm just going to say somebody going in some type of direction is taking them backwards. So as the advice, what do you want me to say? Acknowledge what's going on because it could kill some type of success. That's what I'm saying, like, because the Death card is success. Now, it could be something that shifts into success, but I'm getting that something that you was going directly head first towards is something that you probably should turn away from, because that's that very thing that could probably demolish the very success that you're trying to acquire. What did you try to? Yeah. Moving on. No, I have to clarify the Chariot card in reverse. It's a major. That's how I do it. The Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is lying to themselves. And then once again, someone, it's like, there's a need to take a break when it comes down to like some type of love. Love is a lack of I don't really want to say lack of emotional control, but it's the way that someone is loving that needs to be slowed down, or the love that something that you have love for, maybe, I don't know. As the advice, Three of Swords, and then it's Queen of Pentacles here. It's like someone, the very thing that you end up committing to is that very thing that may end up hurting you. That's what I'm getting. Chills. I'm gonna just leave that there. We're gonna move forward and get an oracle. We're gonna do wisdom of the oracle. Most important message for the sign of Libra, please and thank you. For the message for Libra, please and thank you. This is something is not for you. And then we have Treasure Island at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Serendipity underneath that. Let's read this. Number 6. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better will make you truly happy. It's on its way. Trust this. So let's read number 9 in reverse. Treasure Island. Poverty consciousness, in the sense of not enough, casts a shadow on your path. These ideas these ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall and others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired? So you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand. You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in the prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. Libra, that was your reading. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated. Leave a like, shares, all of that good stuff. I love you all that love me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.